could stay like this, forever following you. Just don't get too far, and I'll be right where you are.
Hello everyone, Abby here with Purple Cottage Crafts, and I'm going to be filming 6 separate videos today, all based on the journals that I have left. Now I think a week or two ago, I did one huge video with all 8 of the journals. I showed them and the insides because they're different, and the different embellishment packs and things like that. And I've sold a few of them, but I have been getting some messages and a few emails. Some people aren't really clear as to which one is still available or not, so I thought it'd be much easier for me just to go ahead and film each journal that's left separately. So this is going to be Floral Journal B, excuse me, because I want to keep them the same letters as I did in the initial video, because I don't want to confuse anybody in case they watch that video as well as this one. I hope that makes sense. So this is for Floral Journal B, and what you get with this journal, same thing with all of them actually, is a large glassine envelope. You're either going to get a, I'll just speak to this one. So this is a paper sack. This is the embellishment sack, and I did emboss this, and I included, at least 4 different napkins, and then you'll see those here, and they're all a little bit different. And then I have 2 sheets of wax paper that I've ran through my embosser as well. These are 2 different designs there. And then I'm including an extra goodie with each journal purchase as well. And I will make that secret, so the person who purchases the journal, when they get it, they'll be surprised. I like to add extra things like that. So this is a decorated sack that I created and designed, really cute. And then here is the Floral Journal B. I'm going to keep this in the background so I don't make sure I'm saying the right letter. So this is what it looks like on the front. So I had this is the floral pattern fabric that I used. In the back it has my little handmade button and my signature on the bottom, and then this is the spine. Now in all of the journals, the tie that I'm using is cotton. It is not attached to the journal itself. That way you can use it for something different if you want to. You can attach it if you want, or if you want to make your own attachment. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in so we can take a close peek at the pages of this journal. So again, here's the front cover. And all the floral journals that I have left have the same front. The insides are a little bit different, but as far as the covers, they are exactly the same. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. So the first page you've seen here, I have created, make sure I'm in frame here, we got just a smidgen, there we go. So I have created a pocket here on the front cover. This is just some cardstock, and then I created 2 little tags here. Have a little bit of embellishment on those. That way you can write on these if you want to, and there's plenty of room to add more tags if you want to, maybe some photos, things like that. And then I just have one of my collage bits right there in the bottom corner. And all the pages have been, except for the cover itself, all the pages inside have been given a treatment of some light gesso, so you can do some art journaling if you want to. You can use different, different, like say with some sprays, or maybe your distress crayon, things like that. And all the edges have all been distressed with my distressing tool, and then I added some gesso on the edge, on all the edges, just kind of give a little more of a fun texture look. Now this is a 6x, it's a postcard size. So I almost said 6x6, wrong size. This is a postcard of some watercolor paper, so you can use that if you want to. You can, cut it down to smaller strips, whatever you want to do with it. So all the pages are each journal, each one has a little bit different pages and stuff. And this one here has a little tuck spot, and I just shoved in some different little bits of paper. These are actually some newsprint that I got. It's like newspaper print, but it's just plain. Really kind of fun texture on that. Just some different pattern papers. Got some basil cardstock, and then these little squares here are just your general run-of-the-mill graph paper. So you can tuck all kinds of stuff in there if you want to. Pictures, you can art journal here, whatever it is you want to do. This is some little fabric on there. And then the next page, here's some washi tape. I tried to make each one with a little bit different as far as like the different pages. So some are smaller, some are, you know, more narrow, just to kind of give a little bit of interest. So there's some more pages there. And then here is some more washi tape. Now, on some of this I thought it'd be kind of fun to make it a little bit more kind of whimsical, I guess. And so some of the pages in a few of the journals have the pattern upside down. I thought it was kind of cool looking, so I did that. And this is actual vintage dress pattern paper from my grandma that I got when she passed away. Here's another little collage bit down here. There's that, you can see what that says. And then here are some, I kind of been calling these my inspiration strips, so to speak. And these are just some really pretty designed designer pattern paper that are folded in half, cut different widths, and they're folded, they are just blank on the other side. So you can write quotes or poems, you can stamp on them, whatever you can think of. This is kind of really fun to kind of use in your journals. This is just some random Prima stamping I did on this white cardstock. And then I forgot to mention this, all the paper clips have been rusted, and I have some different lace tied on them just to kind of give it a fun look. And in here is a coin envelope. Now, this is closed with washi tape. I can get it open. On the original video I didn't show, but I will on these since I'm just focusing on one journal per video. And what's in here are just different little word strips and like positive affirmations and different things like that, like stay focused. So they're all a bit different, but these are the ones that are in journal, floral journal B. There we go, Abby. Kind of a mouthful for me. So there are those, the back side. So you're going to get this little coin envelope full of these. Now I didn't distress these, or, oh, there's a couple more in here, sorry. I didn't distress these cards, the little notes, or the envelopes, so you could do that yourself if you wanted to. And then here it is, a couple more, just kind of blank. So there's that. Tuck those babies back in here. And I also have some vintage dictionary paper that oops, wrong way. Washi tape side out first, Abby. There you go. Alright, so here's the vintage dictionary paper. I thought it was just kind of fun. I didn't ink this. I didn't do anything with it. So you could use it as it is, or you can, you know, do what you like to with that. And then here's some coffee dyed doilies. And in the center, I just have some, is this the napkin? Yeah, this is one of the napkin prints with some lace on the top. So the little center there. And that's the back side. Now we're going towards the back half of the journal. Here's some really pretty washi tape there. And just what you're seeing here is just some gesso on different pattern papers. Here's the other half of that Prima stamped background. And then here's a pattern that was upside down. I mentioned that a little bit ago. I thought it's kind of fun to have that. Now this is a little fabric flip that I learned from Tracy Fox. I will link her YouTube channel below. So it's just a strip of some fabric. You flip it up and you can put pictures here. You can journal on this. You can whatever it is you want to do. And then what I did is just more of that Prima stamp on there. And I have a little collage bit down there in the corner. And the striped paper, I thought that was really, really pretty. And this is just a piece of my coffee paper, and I cut them, I just cut it in half, a sheet in half. You have that right here. And it's, I just kind of crinkled it up and then smoothed it out and then ironed it. Something I've been doing for a super long time with scrapbooking. Now under here is a piece of another piece of my coffee dyed paper. It's on some thicker cardstock. I think it's 110 pounds. So this is pretty sturdy. And I just folded this down so you could use it however you want to in your journal. And then we have another flip here. And we're getting to the back page. And there we go. So this is Floral Journal B. That is up for sale. Now these are $65 in the US with shipping. If you're international, it's $65 plus whatever the shipping is to your country, because I know it varies from country to country. So you get all of this that I shared with you, plus some extra goodies that I will put in the package when I mail it to you. And this is going to be, everything's going to be stuck inside this glassine bag, and I'll top it off with some twine or jute or something really kind of fun and cute, and then with your extra goodie, of course. So again, this is for Floral Journal B, $65 including shipping here in the US, and then $65 plus shipping if you live outside the US. So go ahead and comment below and that you are interested in this journal, and when you do that, email me at purplecottagecrafts@gmail.com. I'll put it across the screen here, and it's also in my social media links info in the bottom of the description box. Let me know that you would like this. under the comment, and then email me at that email address and say, Abby, I'd like to purchase Floral Journal B, and then give me your shipping information as well as your PayPal information. As that's the only way of payment I'm taking is just through PayPal. And then it's going to be kind of like a first come first serve. So the first person to comment and follow up in an email saying they want it with their PayPal info and their mailing information, they get it first. And I of course will reply back to you and let you know that yes, you did get this, and I'll come back to this video and mark it as sold. So I'm going to go and wrap this one up, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!